Summer is the season for art fairs around the state, and August in Bend means it's time for Art in the High Desert. Over the next 24 hours, this empty field will be transformed into the site of a bustling art show.
Art in the High Desert is a fine arts and crafts festival here in Central Oregon.
I got that handle.
And we started it because we felt the West Coast needed a really strong, high-level art show.
Dave and Carla Fox started Art in the High Desert in 2008 with a vision of partnership and collaboration. They've been preparing for today all year.
There's an energy about people getting together and doing art shows that I've never experienced anywhere else.
Well, we've got the glamour jobs. He makes sure that the porta potties get cleaned before the public shows up. When the electricity doesn't work, he's the one who has to run back and forth up and down this area, trying to find who kicked out the plug.
We want to make sure the sprinklers don't go on.
The sprinklers don't go on. And we've got 110 artists and hundreds of the public. There's going to be some bumps, and David and I just have to roll with it wherever we go.
To me, the fun is really now. This is the energy time. This is where it really starts mounting.
Okay, and I have to leave now and run that way and be a show director unless you have another question for me. Okay, bye.
Oh, there she goes.
Artists are arriving from around the country.
Found object sculpture.
I'm a weaver.
And I'm a photographer.
I'm a bronze artist here in Central Oregon.
As the artists continue to set up, there's a change in the air.
We may have a storm front coming through around 3:30. Be prepared.
Oh, we are.
Okay. We may have a storm front coming in around 3:30, so be prepared before that to hang on.
Great, thank you.
Uh-huh.
There's a tornado. I've got my ruby slippers on.
You've got your ruby red slippers on. Okay. This is sort of an exciting time as the wind blows through, but the storm front, I think, is passing, and I think this may be the worst of it.
The idea for Art in the High Desert took hold after Dave and Carla moved from Portland to Alfalfa, just outside Bend.
I had been a director of a show, Local 14, for 3 years in Portland, and I really enjoyed that, but then we were no longer in Portland, and you...
At the time, I was on the board for Art in the Pearl in Portland, and worked real hard with that for about 9 years, and got a sense of how shows work when they're artist-driven.
The first year, all Dave and Carla had was a grand idea and $1,000 in the bank. The first hurdle was to get enough artists.
I think the first year, the applications, as I remember, were 340 or so.
Which we were astonished.
With Art in the High Desert, they wanted the chance to do things their way.
We not only did we want good art, we wanted good art that they hadn't seen in other shows. This picture is going to be this piece right here. Though I think, I don't know. I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to do the stripes and the wrinkles or the polka dots and the lines.
Carla is a fine art metalsmith who shapes, welds, and uses texture to create dramatic jewelry.
I came to it pretty late in my life, but man, once I got there, I thought, this is it. I don't need to try any other art forms. This is mine. This is where I need to be.
Dave works with glass. His designs add color and a visual focus in the homes where they're installed.
glass is just a fascinating media to work with. It's not just stiff. It's very active and can do fun things.
Dave and Carla know firsthand about partnership. They've been married more than 40 years. They work creatively together and run Art in the High Desert.
He says it just works much better with his work in terms of the color.
There are times we both want to know the goal we want to get to, but I know that my way going here is the right way, and he has his way of going here.
And I know it's the right way.
And it's the right way. We both want to get to the same place, but it's how we get there, and that's where we really bump heads. But we know we can do that and come out the other side, or switch gears and talk about something entirely different, and that's done. You know, it's like you leave it on the field.
We have so much fun because we know how to, we both feel respected by the other.
And he does cook me some lovely dinners, because at this point I'm tired of cooking.
Good job.
The next morning, it's showtime.
The sky is blue. It's going to be a great day at Art in the High Desert. And when someone comes into the booth and looks and says, "Can I see that?" And then I get to talk to them about it, and they talk to me about it, and we talk about other things. But, you know, they end up buying something, and I mean, that's magic to me.
Art in the High Desert has been so successful that last year it was ranked 14th out of more than 600 art shows by artists. That ranking from their peers means a lot.
Bend is a wonderful place, so they should have a wonderful art show, and I think the two go together really, really well.
7 years later, their good idea has grown into an integral part of the arts community in Bend. And Dave and Carla wouldn't have it any other way.
You got to take a step and charge. If you believe it enough and you've got sort of a plan, give it a shot.